Alright people, recently I went to Fish Planet just to have a little look around, and I ended up spending the most amount of money that I have ever spent on a single fish. Oh my days, I can't wait to show you guys. Honestly, I still can't believe I did it. But yeah, let me explain. So if you've watched my last video, you will know that I went to Fish Planet just to have a quick chat with someone from the British Killifish Association to talk about an auction that they're having on the 6th of April, which I will be attending. Because I'll be honest, I've never been to a fish auction and I really want to see what it's about. But yeah, after our chat, naturally I decided to walk into Fish Planet and see what they had available. And yo, Fish Planet definitely had a few surprises, man. They had this new big display tank which looked absolutely incredible. They scaped it so nicely with some hardscape and loads of plants, and as soon as I saw that, it immediately inspired me to do some work on my Roma 240 and turn that into a heavily planted aquarium because it just looked so nice in Fish Planet, man. But yeah, I was admiring the tank, and then I looked to my left and I see something in a tank that I honestly did not expect. People, it was a freshwater Ocellate River Stingray. I could not believe my eyes, man. An actual stingray. People, I have always wanted to keep stingrays, man. I mean, literally from the moment that I realized that freshwater stingrays exist, it had always been my dream to one day have a big aquarium where I could keep stingrays. And now that we're going to set up a 6-foot aquarium at some point this year, I'm gonna have that aquarium. So I was literally there face to face with a stingray with a very hefty price tag. Like, they cost £250, and I just had this crazy dilemma of what to do, man. Because like, people, when I say I haven't seen stingrays for sale in years, like it was like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago around COVID times, I saw some stingrays for sale in wholesale tropicals, but after that I literally never saw them again. And I've seen some pop up online, but they were just crazy expensive, like £750 or £500. And yeah, there I was in Fish Planet staring at a baby Ocellate River Stingray for £250, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really expensive. At the same time, it was kind of a bargain. I don't know how to explain it, people. And yeah, guys, after thinking about it for about 20 minutes and doing some last minute research, I decided to buy the Stingray, guys. I can't believe this, man. I just spent the whole month skipping lunch and cutting out luxuries to save up some money for the 6-foot aquarium, and the money I was going to put towards the budget, I just spent it on the Stingray. But technically it is going to go into the 6-foot aquarium, so I guess it's a purchase for the tank as well. I don't know, but yeah, people, this Stingray is absolutely beautiful and I can't believe it's actually in my aquarium right now. And the thing that convinced me in the end was the size of it. It's literally a baby, and apparently they do take a while to grow quite big. So even if something happens and I don't get to set up the 6-foot aquarium until the end of this year, it should still be fine. Like, it's not going to grow to an incredible size by that time, so it should be fairly comfortable in the Roma 240. I mean, having said that, of course I do need to do some rescaping and everything, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. But yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that I'm very aware that the Stingray does need a bigger aquarium, and it's only going to be in the Roma 240 for a short time. And like I said, the size that she's at now is a big reason for why I actually picked her up. So yeah, guys, this is my first ever Stingray, and yeah, let's talk about it. Now, this is an Ocellate River Stingray, and the scientific name is Potamotrygon Motoro, and they're a freshwater stingray native to the Amazon River basin. Now, they're known for their stunning pattern. As you can see, they've got these really nice circles, and apparently when people shop for these stingrays, they look out for nice patterns, and the one I bought, it was the only one available, so I couldn't really compare it to anything else. But for me personally, I really like the pattern on my stingray. It just looks perfect, man. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, my stingray is a female stingray, and the way you can tell is when they go up on the glass, they've kind of got these 2 fins on the bottom that kind of look like legs, and if they only have 2, that means they are a female, and if they have 4, that means they're a male. And yeah, mine has 2, so that means my stingray is a female. Now, I haven't fully decided on a name yet, but I guess this is a quick mini update, but I will do a separate video on it. My freshwater flatfish that was in my Roma 240 unfortunately passed away. She was one of my favorite fish in there, but one day I just came home and found her dead body. But her name was Pancake, and this stingray is literally a pancake, so I'm very tempted to name her Pancake. But let's see, I'm gonna have a little think and see if I can think of any other cool names, or if you can think of a nice girl name, then let me know in the comments down below. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, don't worry, the flatfish in my nano aquarium right here, that is still doing fine. It's only the one in the 240 that has unfortunately passed away, but like I said, I'll make an update on them soon. But yeah, anyway, back to the stingray. Now, like I mentioned, they have incredible patterns, but on top of that, they are also very peaceful and humble. I mean, okay, wait, I guess before I say that, I should really mention that stingrays do have a stinger, as the name suggests, and that stinger is venomous. So technically they are venomous and dangerous. Like, if you were to get stung by that stingray and if you have an allergic reaction, you will definitely need to go to the hospital. However, having said that, they don't generally show that aggressive behavior. I mean, my one, whenever I've put anything near her so far, she kind of just swims away, and I haven't really seen any real aggressive behavior yet. Generally speaking, the only time they will really do that is if someone accidentally steps on them, or if a predator is actively trying to eat them. But even there, they will probably try to escape first before they go for the attack. Now, I touched on it a little bit before, but just to make this really clear as well, these stingrays get massive. I mean, if my one gets to full size, apparently it can get up to 24 inches, which is quite big, and technically it might even outgrow the 6-foot aquarium if it ever gets to that size. However, realistically, in a home aquarium they should stay a little bit smaller, but you would still need something quite big like a 6-foot aquarium if you do want to keep them for life. Hey yo, before we carry on, a quick update on the 6-foot aquarium and a shout out for G-Lex. Thank you so much for your donation, and that of course is gonna go towards the 6-foot aquarium. And in overall, thank you so much to everyone who has already put some money towards it. I appreciate you guys so much. I will try get this done this year, maybe even before the end of the summer. But yeah, thank you so much guys, and let's get back to the video. Now guys, I'm going to be completely honest, even though I've done quite a bit of research in the store, and even though I'm already planning to set up a 6-foot aquarium, this was still a very big impulse buy. And guys, like, impulse buying is a big problem of mine. If you've watched a few of my videos, you will know this. Like, not too long ago, I bought this huge moray eel that I just added into my aquarium where technically it could have gone wrong. Yeah, guys, just to make it clear, I am not a good example of how you should be doing this. Like, the best thing would have been to maybe go home, do some proper research, and maybe get the aquarium ready before adding in a stingray. But yeah, like I said, I do have this problem where I impulse buy a lot. I am trying to work on it. It's a genuine problem. I mean, even being broke didn't stop me from spending £250 on a fish. Like, I don't know what else to do, people. But yeah, definitely if you find yourself in a similar situation, try to do proper research first and get your aquarium ready. And just to be clear as well, I am going to rearrange some stuff in my aquarium to make sure that the stingray will be nice and comfortable. As a matter of fact, I'll probably go downstairs after filming this video to start rearranging some stuff now. Like, I won't do the whole rescape. I'll probably do the whole rescape in a few days because I don't want to stress out the stingray too much. But there's a few rocks near the front that I want to move out of the way, maybe even take out completely, just so she has that extra space. Now, the interaction between her and my chameleon whiptail catfish is kind of funny as well, because the chameleon whiptail catfish, of course, loves to bury itself in the sand and substrate. And yeah, currently they're competing for space a little bit. Now, of course, once I've moved the rocks, they'll have much more space and they'll hopefully both be able to bury themselves into the sand. But right now, it is kind of funny because they're kind of, I don't know, it's not necessarily aggressive behavior or anything, but they do interact and kind of make the other fish move a little bit. But yeah, the interactions are really cool to see. But yeah, it was definitely an impulse buy, and the only real defense I have is I've always wanted a stingray, and it really was a situation where this was the perfect opportunity to get one because of the size it was at and the fact that I am going to be setting up a 6-foot aquarium soon. I mean, if I saw them regularly, then maybe I would have been able to let it go, but the fact that it's the first time I've seen one of these stingrays for sale face to face in over like 3-4 years is, yeah, it was a big factor on why I decided to buy it right there and then. For now, the Stingray will stay in the Roma 240 and she's actually settling in pretty well. I mean, she looks really comfortable and she's already eating. She's had some shrimps and she also eats the bloodworms. There was actually this really cool moment where she was up against the glass and she was eating a bloodworm, and the underside kind of looks like a face, so it looked really cool. But I was kind of just caught in the moment and just enjoying it. I didn't actually record it, but I really hope I can get it to come up to the glass and eat against the glass again, because it looked so adorable, man. Like, because the face was eaten and then it had its little legs like moving about and that, and oh yeah, it was so funny to see, but I didn't manage to catch it on video. But yeah, so far she's eaten the shrimps and the bloodworms, and I am gonna go back to Fish Planet to get some more food. I'll probably try out some earthworms and maybe even some live shrimps and see what happens there. But yeah, people, I did not expect to come home with a Stingray, but here we are. And honestly, even though it definitely hurt me financially, I have no regrets, man. Just seeing that Stingray swim about in the aquarium, it's so fascinating, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any name suggestions, drop them in the comments as well, of course. And guys, before I get any hate comments about the aquarium looking a bit overstocked, please keep in mind 6-foot aquarium is coming soon and we are going to move some fish from there to the bigger aquarium, including the Stingray. Now, like I mentioned, I bought this Stingray from Fish Planet when I went there for a spontaneous visit, and if you would like to see that video, then click right here.